shall we? I'm gonna play the mission modes. Here to talk about it. So I got $1 of Game Pass because I wanted the 6 months of Prime, not Prime. What is the membership? Spotify Premium. So that's why I picked up this membership. That's how I got this game. But this game, my friend kept talking about it. Kept bugging me to get Game Pass so I can get this game. And then so it was $1. I caved, you know. And that's how they get you. So now I'm going to be remembering to exit out this subscription before the end of the month. But that's beside the point. I want to talk about this game in a more focused kind of view. I was streaming it for hours with my friend Mara, and I had a blast. This is I wasn't expecting to actually like this game. But as soon as I realized it was, as soon as I realized it was like literally like a Left 4 Dead 2, just class-based system with like upgrades. It's basically a lot more complex. Left 4 Dead 2 for people.
Have fun with your trains, nutcase.
But it's just like it's so much better in some way. The melee is a little, well, a lot different, but there's this whole like stealth mechanic of just like, you know, like a, I think they might switch. Okay, they're not gonna switch back. But like, there's this whole thing of it's not making noise. It's not something you have to worry about in the first game. You don't have to worry about not making noise in the first game. There's a little bit of exploration. With the breaching charges, loot's kind of randomly spawn, and then each weapon you can pick up in the game is also randomly, what's it called? Randomly spawned. But when you're using the weapon and pick it up, it seems kind of weird to spawn with a weapon and then just instantly ditch that weapon at first. But then I realized, you know, that like these weapons level up, and there's ammo packs and stuff that you can keep using the same weapon throughout the thing, and you can resort to melee if you want. Why the body's moving?
Stay sharp. We got a creeper.
Oh, okay. So there's other different variants. There's I feel like they did rip a page off of the creepers. The creepers are like the little pouncing. Okay, the AIs are really good. The AIs are better to play with, I think.
Find another way through.
Oh, I didn't shoot that one in the head apparently. Okay, that works. Couldn't tell. So, anyways, so like they definitely rip pages off. That there's basically tanks in this game as well. But you can like go through this game just using the silence pistol, you know, and keeping things on the down low. See, these little breaching charges. They don't actually cause noise. One thing my friend was saying, how it's like, oh, you know, you got all these what's it called, like zombies coming at you all the time, but he wasn't using silence weapons. This is definitely a game. Okay, I was like, all these zombies have been getting up recently. I need to check. But it's definitely a game that like rewards the team for like using silencers, and you're only gonna have those silence pistols to start off with, so it's not great. It's not like you're gonna mow down a horde of zombies silently. But at the same time, like you can definitely like the later you wait to start you know, firing off a lot of weapons, the better, because oh boy, once they start coming, they'll start piling over these they'll start piling up over these fences. And that's the other thing I like about this game is I aimed at it way too long. I guess it realized I was looking at it. It's funny. I'll start aiming, or I'll start like, you know, they'll start climbing over things and stuff. And I like the World War Z. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, you can actually get up here. Interesting. You know, I talked about how they pile up and basically body stack. And it's an interesting mechanic to see them body stack. These are the breaching sword dodges. They have a little exclamation points. And this won't do jack shit to call in enemies.
I'm gonna blow the door.
She didn't actually get hit. That's alright. So like, yeah, there's these defense things which can only be put in certain areas. But to be fair, like, you just gotta choose the right area to put them in. No one is even damaged. Alright. So we can just come back to this later. Maybe. But the characters have a little small bios in the collection. One, I think zombies won't get aggroed if you instant shoot them. Well, that's a good way to get all the zombies on you. So if I think if I hit them all in the head, like no problem, I probably wouldn't have had any problem there about them seeing me.
Stay together. Creepers close.
You're gonna be over here, right? Oh God, get it off me! Wait, is that the crossbow?
This'll work.
I like this thing. Crossbows is really nice too. You shoot them with it, they get knocked down. Okay, that's a spitter. You dead? Alright, I think some of them pretend to die, like, intentionally. But, yeah, so there's, like, a lot of depth to this game. I like it. It's not, Left 4 Dead 2 is obviously fun, but obviously there's no Left 4 Dead 3. So this is as close as you get. If you're looking for, like, that game to scratch that kind of team zombie shooter itch, this is it. The multiplayer, there's actually multiplayer for this game too, and it's actually really good too.
Got the creeper.
The multiplayer is really fun. There's something about it that just feels really satisfying. I don't know what it is. Maybe it has something to do with the zombies that pop up in waves, basically, when you're playing the game. Maybe that has something to do with it. But like something when I'm playing the multiplayer, like you pop someone's head, it just feels so satisfying. Maybe it's just a new game feeling. I can't put my hand on it, but when I pop heads in like something like you know, Halo, it still feels good, but I don't know. There's a thrill to having this extra layer of zombies to deal with, and mowing down mounds and mounds of zombies in a multiplayer match, and getting like, you get 5 XP for each one. You can mow down like 55 zombies easily in a match. It's really interesting concept of the multiplayer. And it's not something you'd see. There isn't a mode where it's your buddies play as the zombies,
Love it.
and you play as the humans, and you go through the campaign. There's not any of that in this, like they had in Left 4 Dead, but that's all right, because versus mode in Left 4 Dead was a good team play thing, but like the team deathmatch, you know, someone said it was kind of Call of Duty X. But like, honestly, who cares? Call of Duty is just a generic shooter, and this is a shooter game. And what is a shooter without like a team deathmatch mode? That's not really a fair critique of a game. But the way they handle like the stuff in multiplayer, it's just like, hey, the way they handle it is just very interesting to me. I know I missed a breaching charge somewhere. Fun fact, the breaching charges and breaching doors, for the most part, I think when they spawn, She kept moving her head back so that quickly. About the breaching charges, you'll always be able to find a breaching charge and then get to the doors. And so you jump down this hole like you can't get back. Oh, fuck me!
For day, creeper.
Sorry about that. I wasn't expecting him to jump so instantly and be like ready there. Okay, that no one hit that. Don't be stupid AI and hit the barrel. They are clearly hitting that barrel.
This place is a death trap. We gotta get out.
That's the name of the movie. But yeah, so there's a lot to like in this game. There's a bit of strategy, but most of it's just like I think RPGX is upgrading guns, using weapons that you like, upgrading them, and then just kind of going from there. There's harder difficulty modes, and unlike in other games, the harder difficulty modes are gonna be barred a bit. Fucking hell.
You're rat food now.
The harder difficulty modes are gonna be barred by are gonna be that is
The bull is down.
oh, it is a one-shot kill. Someone told me it was a one-shot kill in the back. We are lucky we were able to sneak up on that guy. Yeah, so the
Found a breaching charge.
all of they're silent right
Here,
now.
we can climb up.
All right, let's get out
I
of
don't
here.
want them though. It's not a death trap. We've cleared everything. This would be a whole different story if we were using our guns in here. This would be a really bad sector.
Creeper neutralized.
Nope. I ran back to my teammates. I'm like, I don't want to get jumped on again. I don't think they've gotten a chance to deal damage to me though, if I'm honest. Yeah, so I can't get back. At least not from this way, unless I double back. But we got a breaching charge from the next section. Yeah, let's catch up a bit. Well, all in all, I'd highly recommend buying this game if you're into like the Left 4 Dead series. The melee charge bar mechanic is a little interesting, just because it doesn't, unlike in Left 4 Dead 2, in Left 4 Dead 1 there was unlimited, but in Left 4 Dead 2 they definitely weakened the amount that you could knock back zombies to make it a little bit more like team-based and stuff, because in Left 4 Dead you knock them back with your melee, and that would suffice as like you know, getting them off you. It's a little bit, the melee in this game is treated as more of like it helps you get through sections, but it's definitely not something that you can that was a screech, by the way. Those things call more than you don't want. But because we're being silent, we're not gonna have a problem with anything with that. I'm trying to get around it.
Bullet gone.
Oh, I failed immediately. I'm just looking for more ammo, really. I'm trying to go through this entire mission without using a thing. Oh. I got the explosive thing. I want to keep the explosive launcher. The supers in this are nice. What is this? Oh, it didn't light up. I thought it lit up for a second. There is a class that can give your team ammo. And there's another class that can upgrade one of its things to give your team ammo. But I think I just found the section that you're supposed to find with the ammo. So because I breached that one wall, I'm gonna have an extra turret to lay down.
No holes in this fence and way too high.
Okay, look around. Gotta be a way out.
Train tracks run into that red gate.
The train might smash right through the gate.
The fan skid.
This is good. It'll need momentum.
We gotta back it up first. Door
Oh, okay,
charge
he
is
just
ready.
swaps them out.
Get to the train controls and start it up.
Okay, so the fence is gonna stop them from getting in a certain area. So where are you? How many traps you have? That is limited. What isn't? Where you put them is more the question.
Somebody start up the train.
I actually like this. Oh fuck me! I didn't realize what it was. All right, we're gonna
Electric grid ready to
because I
fry.
feel like this one cut off the entire section. Be a good kid flying around. This is way easier. When I was playing with my buddy, this was like really hard to get through a section without a fuck ton of zombies coming at us. But again, the zombies is how you upgrade your shit anyways.
Get the train
so.
going.
I'm gonna put it right here.
Automatic turret set.
I'm just really thinking about it. As soon as you
Grab
interact
the
with that,
defense
you have
dash.
you get a limited amount of time. Do stuff. I feel like this could be the holdout
We
area.
set up an auto turret.
I don't know if they can fuck up the auto turret or not. I haven't seen them do so, so I didn't even look up here.
Get the
turret.
train going. Defense kit. Good stuff.
Hey buddy, are you a little depressed today? Ouch. I think where else would be a good place to put a fucking turret. It's hard to really say. Don't know what the benefit of. I don't know the exact. Like I haven't played. I've only played like 1 or 2 missions. These turrets. There's another thing here too. All right. Okay. So we got another turret.
Get to the train controls and start it up. Creeper's gone.
Hey. The creepers are gonna keep coming, but I think the AI are doing such a good job of following. Alright, so we're gonna have another turret over there, so... I feel like I want it here. I feel like it's gonna
Machine
shoot
gun
down
installed.
over way better than the other one is. I don't have another
Grab the defense
breaching
dash.
charge. Maybe I think Mara might have been wrong about how these breaching charges are gonna end up working. Because I'm pretty sure you won't be able to find a breaching charge for every single door, unless because you're able to spawn with one too. Spawn at a certain class. So there's all sorts of breaching charge doors, but I definitely am not finding that many breaching charges unless they put one in one of these boxes. I can't remember if that's a thing or not. I'm not finding one in here unless it's a medkit.
Somebody get on the train controls.
Automatic turret set.
And with that, we are already set up. You're about to see like the whole like defense section of a mission. Oh, there's a light machine gun. It's a manned gun. All right.
Gonna run the train back before we punch it through.
Shit. That's gonna
All
bring
right.
in a swarm.
They're here!
All right. So you're gonna see firsthand of what happens in these things. Now we're the nice stuff.
Keep on behind the fence.
There's more where that came from.
Oh, this is a light machine gun thing. So this is what I was talking about. It's really satisfying to like shoot down zombies climbing on a fence like this. There's something there's not really words for it. Like also these they definitely look like they should fall over with it just a little bit. This is what I like to craft though.
I'm reloading.
It can do some serious work to boost grenades. It also like kind of touches the zombie. If you hit them directly, they kind of just
They're not gonna
drop.
stop. We gotta go. Steady. The train's almost ready to ram.
Using a train as a battering ram. Sounds like it's about to do the thing.
I'm reloading.
Anyways, yes, if you like the gameplay you're seeing here, give this game a check out. Give the Xbox Game Pass a check.